Hey my friends, Machias Music Man here, coming to you live from the Northeast Kingdom in Vermont, where it's going to be about 8,000 degrees and humid today. Alright guys, so I had some requests for Yes. I know Owner of a Lonely Heart and the one I did. I think I know Roundabout. I remember back in the 80s seeing Yes albums around. And I don't know, I guess I never really picked one up. But anyway, I want to check it out because, hey, that's what you guys want. And I absolutely love Owner of a Lonely Heart, and Love Will Find a Way. Killer track. So we're going to check out Roundabout because it was requested by you. Let's jump in. I think I do know this. That album cover looks familiar too. Again, I remember seeing them, I think sadly back in the day, a lot of these were in the bargain bin into the 80s, you know what I mean? You remember those, they had the little cutout on them or whatever on the record or the cassette or whatever when cassettes came out. So anyway, it's Roundabout, and this is a 2024 remaster studio version, obviously. So let's jump in. Oh, nice harmonics. Ooh, me likey. Killer harmonics. Ooh, nice. What a riff on that bass.
I'll be the roundabout. The words will make you out and out. I spend the day away. Call it morning, driving through the sun and in and out the children really ring. I spend the day away. Call it morning, driving through the sound and in and out the valley, in and around the lake.
This sounds so familiar.
Come out of the sky, they stand there.
Oh man.
One night over, we'll be there and we'll see you. Summers will be there laughing too. 24 before my love, you will see I'll be there with you.
I gotta stop. There's so much in this song that is just pure awesomeness. I think I have heard this song, but if I did, it was like, I don't even know when, probably back in the 80s. Not sure. I'm pretty sure I've heard it. But anyway, I was reading about Yes, and it was really interesting to me to see that Trevor Horn was actually a part of this band way back. You know Trevor Horn, Video Killed the Radio Star. And oddly, with them, with the Buggles, they never even played live until they played for, I think it was... I don't even remember what year it was, but they played it live for Charles and Diana. It was the first time they'd ever performed it live. So he was a part of this. And also, Asia came out of this band, which is awesome. And so many other great bands that, you know, just kind of came out of Yes. So it's, as much as you love Yes, it's kind of cool to think, wow, without Yes, we wouldn't have Asia. And I absolutely love Asia. I always have. This is insane. The keyboards in this are just like phenomenal, and the bass line kind of matches the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? So that bass lick is just crazy good. And this guy's voice is just, it is in my opinion, it's perfect for this. And somebody told me I was like maybe they're pioneers of prog rock. However, they said no, but they are the architects. Some of the architects that did this for the prog rock. I mean, I'm not real familiar with a lot of prog rock. I think back in the day, when this stuff came out. I mean, I was younger, so it was pretty much whatever was on the radio because I didn't have any money to buy records. However, by the time Owner of a Lonely Heart came out, which I don't think I even owned that album. That's really weird. I think my brother did though. But anyway, I was into starting to really get into the hair metal stuff. But this is amazing. There's so many layers in this music. Like if you take it apart, like the intro alone with all of those harmonics, it's beautiful. Wow, this is awesome. I love that bass. Very inspiring. I love it.
I will remember you. Your silhouette will charge the view of a distant atmosphere. Cold at morning, driving through the sound and even in the valley. In and around the lake, mountains come out of the
That
sky.
bass.
They stand there. One mile over, we'll be there and we'll see you. 10 summers we'll be there and laughing too. 24 before my love you'll see. I'll be there with you.
Wow.
Along the drifting cloud, the eagle searching now on the ground. Catching the swirling wind, the sailor sees the rim of the land. The eagle's dancing wings create as well the spins of the land. Those who hold the land will hardly know more than praise our sound. We stand to lose all time, the thousand bounces by in our hand. Next to your deeper fears, we stand surrounded by million years. I'll be the roundabout,
I gotta stop. If you haven't heard this with headphones, you probably haven't heard it. Really heard it, I mean. I can't imagine this song, you guys remember back in the days when big stereos, right? You had big stereos with huge speakers. And everything sounded so good. But I find today, people listen on their phone, it sounds like crap. And it doesn't do this justice at all. So having headphones on, I really love that. When I first started reacting, I don't think I used headphones, and somebody said, "Put on your headphones," so I did. And I'm glad they suggested it because there are so many things in this song going on. With the headphones, it just sounds so much better. My sister's like that. She won't even, if I send her a song I did, original or whatever, always got to have the headphones. And all the little nuances in this stuff come out, and that bass line in this is just absolutely, let me put it this way, it's very inspiring. It makes me want to pick up my bass and play bass, you know what I mean? Not saying I can play this, but I could probably learn it, but that's a hard bass lick right there, I'll tell you, because I'm not very proficient on the bass. Guitar, yes. Bass, not so much. This is insane, guys. Wow. I mean, peel back all those layers. I don't even know how many parts are in this, and somebody also told me, I think it was this song, that the keyboard solo was one take. Back in the day when they're recording this stuff, man, we didn't have all that digital technology. If you screwed up, generally you went back and redid it. So it's crazy. This is awesome. I love it. Super cool cover too. Wow. Put on your headphones, guys. Those keyboards.
In and around the lake,
Goosebumps.
mountains come out of the sky. They stand there. 24 before my love, I'll be there.
Wow.
I'll be the roundabout. The words will make you out and out. You spend the day your way. Calling, morning, driving through the sun and in and out the valley. In and around the lake.
I just want to crank it.
Sky, we stand there. Whatever we be there, we'll see you.
Wow.
Don't you summers will be there laughing too. 24 before my love, we'll see. I'll be there with you.
Definitely heard it. I remember this part. It's awesome though. Holy hell. That's epic, guys. That's the only word I can say. It's epic. What year did this come out? I'll have to look that up. This, guys, was absolutely awesome. Oh, I'm so glad this is on Yes Official. So many people out here on YouTube taking steel videos and just throw them up somewhere else on the channel. I hate that. Wow. I'm at a loss, guys. I have heard this way back at some point. I know I've heard it. But that is insane, guys. And think about it. They didn't have the technology that we have, now. I mean, just think about the keyboards alone. Go from that to, say, the 80s where, synths really became popular. So they really worked hard to put this together. You know what I mean? And all those different layers just, recording everything is just, it's epic. There's no other word to describe it. These guys are freaking legends, man. Whew. Wow. That was awesome. I want to crank it, but the only issue is going through my laptop to do reactions and stuff. I tried to add like a headphone booster. When I do, for some reason, it messes up the sound on when I do reactions. I don't know why. So I uninstalled it. But I want to put this vinyl on a really good record player, on a really good stereo, and just crank it. That would be badass. Some of you guys have probably done that. However, again, I just never, I don't know, there were so many bands around. I guess it was just one that I never really picked up when I was, when I did have a little bit of money when I was younger. It was more, I picked up the new Quiet Riot, or back in the day, the new Kiss record. That's my first record, was Kiss Alive 2. I think I got $10 for my birthday. It was $9.99 for that record back then. And 78, 79, somewhere in there. That's what I bought. However, guys, please, please, please give me more requests for Yes. Give me some good stuff, guys. This is awesome. Again, just never really investigated prog rock. Yeah, I'm pathetic. I'm sad. I know. I should have. However, back in the day when you're young, you know how it is. You don't really think of that stuff. So, all right, guys. So that is a great, great, great epic track, guys. Roundabout. So let me know what's next, guys. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.